Obviously something broke inside the V8 jet ski to make it sink, and I've got some of the pieces removed so we can take a look inside of here, and there is some really messed up stuff. Some messed up stuff on the driveline here. I know it's really hard to see. I'm gonna get this back to my garage. We're gonna rinse everything off, take it apart more so that I can show you guys exactly what's broken. We are in a race against time to get the salt water out of this engine and get all the components dried out and get some oil in the critical engine components so they don't get rusty. I will be cleaning and oiling the parts as I'm disassembling this so that we can hopefully save as much of this as we possibly can. Can you see why it sank?
Yeah.
Can you point it out to us?
Well, I'm assuming what happened is this here carrier section broke off one side little by little, and then it broke the other side off, and then this thing was spinning and eventually snapped the whole assembly off of there, and then left a void, a hole right there, sinking the entire thing. So let's just say I think he's gonna be needing this.
Look at all of this crap too. They're just like bits of stuff. And then there's bits of stuff here. Well, the biggest concern is if the pump tunnel is ruined. It looks like it just broke this plastic bit, but yeah, we'll see. So far, I just been getting all the water out of stuff. And yeah.
Is the drive shaft bent or anything like that?
I don't know yet. There's the bucket of oil, and the water is separated enough from the oil so we can see how much is oil, how much is water. So that's how much water was in the engine. So this part up is oil, that down is water. I'm gonna get some oil, put some oil in the engine, and then we're gonna spin the engine over.
Looks good, eh?
Looks good. I thought that this was how Josh did the fiberglass on purpose, but I now realize that that wasn't the case, and it's wrecked.
All right, hold off on talking. 3 bolts.
So what Jason is trying to say is I don't agree with what you did there, and it looks like crap.
It looks like crap.
You know, it's not as watery up in this head as I expected. It's still oil. So I guess that part didn't quite fill up with water yet.
Well, that's great.
So the whole engine didn't have water in it?
It did have quite a bit of water in it, but it wasn't completely full.
How many bilge pumps would it have taken to keep this thing afloat?
Oh,
You had 6 of them back there.
Was the bilge pump going?
oh yeah.
That bilge pump
man.
was getting fed.
So you think that you had water coming on board faster than 500 gallons per hour?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man. We got a water jet.
Oh,
Wow.
Hey, it turns over.
Hooray.
Yay. Okay, so I got all the broken parts laid out on this blue cloth here. And I gotta say, I really appreciate the support, guys. We've had orders just rolling in for the merch, which is really cool to see. A lot of you guys are buying the C-Rat t-shirt like the one I'm wearing here. Taking the thumbs ups and the likes on these videos as support, and I really appreciate that as well. We are playing a little bit of an R&D game here, so we're balancing risk versus reward and how well it works on one thing and how much we should dive into another thing, because we're trying to make certain things work and we know that other things need to be improved, but we're battling against time as the summer doesn't last forever. So we're just prioritizing different things, and obviously we're finding out what doesn't work. The plan is to bring it back stronger and better than it ever was before, hoping that I will be able to get an upgraded engine, a bigger engine, possibly an aluminum engine. I have been trying to source one. I'm having, I wouldn't say difficulty, but I haven't come across the right deal yet. So the plan is to come back better and stronger when we do get this thing back out on the water.